Hey, here we are. It's Feral Cat Friday, and it is May the 8th. I think it's, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. It is 53 degrees outside. It's a beautiful day. I have a couple of errands to run before I go to work, and then I'm going to have fun at work. I'm going to hold you because my tripod is still in my bags on my motorcycle. I'll be using it Monday, I believe. I'll be doing some practice on the range Monday and Tuesday on the Heritage. So we'll see how that goes. Motorcycling is like a sport. It's just like baseball, golf, anything else. If you want to be better at that sport, you have to practice. The difference between, say, golf and motorcycling is if you don't practice, you can get hurt. We don't want that. I don't want that. At my age, I don't recover as quickly as I used to. Misti is eating fairly well. Today, she did not eat all of her food. I think she just wanted to hurry up and sit in my lap for a while. So, she ate most of it. I'll give her that. Now, last night, she had she gets something stuck in her mouth. Used to be an indicator of stomatitis. I don't think so. I think last night I made it a little too peanut buttery again, and she opened her mouth and it kind of fell out, and she was holding onto the sides of the cage, and I reached over and I laid hands on her body, and she calmed down. Pain was suddenly gone. The panic was gone, and then she was fine. So it leads me to believe it was stomatitis. Now, she's had a stomatitis attack, and I've been able to calm her down that way too. So obviously she trusts me now. Everybody else is good. I've never paid for a cat. Never. I paid for them after the fact, vet visits and those things like that, but I've never purchased a cat. I've never purchased a dog. Well, Nala. I did pay Vanderbilt County Humane Society $60 for Nala. Nala was a Great Pyrenees. Little did I know that she was scheduled to be euthanized the following week for quality of life, because Great Pyrenees are large dogs. They're not large dogs. They're considered giant breeds. Let me tell you, no-kill shelters depends on your definition of no-kill. If they think the quality of life of the animal is not good because it's been in a kennel so long or been in a shelter so long, they will euthanize that animal. So next time you deal with a no-kill shelter, you need to get their definition of no-kill and ask them about quality of life issues. I would rather have the opportunity every day of getting adopted as a pet than be euthanized at the whim of someone who is tired of caring for me. So Misty's Promise gets their own facility. We'll take care of these animals right. There is my buddy Peyton. So Peyton has returned from the campaign of finding girlfriends. Lawson has not. And something's happened to my friend Oreo. I'm going to see Peyton in just a minute, because Peyton's going to come right over here to this car door. Peyton? Come here, buddy. I hear something. There's Petey. I hear something stomping in the woods. There's Peyton. Oh, look what we have. We have is that Skittles? Or not Skittles, but Marbles? That is Marbles right there. That is who that is. I don't believe that's Lawson. Could be. I don't think Lawson had a marble coat. Are you, yeah, come here. You can be petted too. We pet all cats. Come on. Yeah, that's Marbles. I can tell by their attitude. If she'll turn around, I can see her gender. We're gonna get you some food. I believe that's Marbles. That's the sister of somebody. She's been hanging out with, I don't know. She might be one of the offspring of. Yeah, I see those swollen nipples. That means you are nursing kittens. And I would say that is Marbles. That's why we lost her about 4 months ago. Yeah, that's got to be Marbles. Hopefully we have some canned food for you. I don't know that we do. I was busy last night and I was not able to go to the store, and I didn't even think to see if you had any. I know, it's disappointing. You're disappointed in me, I know. But I'm afraid you do not have. And I should have brought some over. I think we're going to be in trouble with payment over here. So, I'm sorry, fellas. I have hard food, lots of it. I'll give you hard food, I'll give you lots of it, and I'll get some canned food tonight. I am terribly sorry. I'll be back in the morning, though, because I don't work at the dealership in the way I used to, or normally do. At least for the next 2 classes, I'll be teaching in the classroom. So, that will mean I'll be able to feed the cats before I go to work. I don't have to be there for 3 extra hours. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have any soft food. But I do have hard food. So what this means is I have 2 sets of kittens out here. I have to find those kittens. Because I have to have those kittens. I know you're disappointed in me because I did not have any soft food. I'm sorry. I'll get you some, I promise. You go eat your hard food. There's enough to last. I know you're upset with me. I'm sorry. Well, come home and live with me. You can have all you want. Come home and live with me. He says, I'll eat my... I know there's no... He's mad at me. He's disappointed in me. I'm sorry, my friend. I'll get you some. I just can't get you some right now. I have to go to work. Okay? I'll come back tonight with some canned food for you, okay? Carol and I go out. When we go out to eat tonight, or we'll go to Walmart. I'll get some canned food. I'm sorry. I thought I had another can. I just didn't. Okay. Enjoy your breakfast. This one over here, she's Prego, and I don't know if she's Marbles or not. She's about the same size as Skittles, and she has the same attitude that Skittles had, so, or Marbles. I'm gonna say that's Marbles, and we call her Marbles because she's a marbleized pattern on her coat. My face is not as rough as it was on Monday, and I gave sleep last week, working those doubles on the range. You better be tough. You gonna work those. Yeah, I get up at 4 a.m. and take care of my life. Then I got to be in the range between 5:30 and 6. They start at 7. We run half a class until noon, and you are on the clock because you have to finish 8 exercises before you get to noon and set them free. And you get the rest of the class at 1 o'clock, which means somewhere in there I have to find meal to eat. Usually they send pizza, which is always late and sometimes cold. So we're smashing pizza in our mouth in a hurry so that we can stay on schedule for the next class, because the sooner we get those through at exercise 8, and exercise that you can't rush this stuff. You're helping people learn how to ride motorcycles, so you have to finish the full segment, and you have to make sure that they meet the objectives of the segment or you don't go on. Like I'll say, here's the objective user must meet to go on to the next exercise. Because if you don't meet it, I'm not taking you to the next exercise, which means you're not passing. So, you just can't hey, you have a motorcycle license or motorcycle endorsement. You can't just do that because it's in baseball or golf. And it's very rewarding once you've passed that. But back to these little goobers over there. I've got 2 sets of kittens to find. Anybody want a kitten? And I have those that need to be scooped up, rehomed, the whole works. Or it's starting to get out of hand. And this is why Misty's Promise is going. Right now, I'm actually working on a 1023 EZ form to become a nonprofit. That's for under $5,000. I really going to have to change that after we get up and running because we're going to need a lot more in the form of donations because we're gonna get a facility in the next 24 months. I can't just let this keep happening. I have no place to take these cats. Not my home. My garage is an oven. If I put them in my garage, especially this time of year, they'll suffocate. I don't have air conditioning in that garage. A window air conditioner is not going to get it. It's going to give them too much moisture in their environment. They're going to get upper respiratory infections, possibly pneumonia, and that's just not the way to be. I need a facility that's bigger that doesn't allow germs to grow and sicken these cats. Been there, done that. Don't want to see that again. So, stay tuned. I've got the 1023 EZ form on my fingers, and that bad boy will be done next week. Opening a bank account for Misty's Promise today. I already have a Kentucky LLC for Misty's Promise. I've never done any business as Misty's Promise, so it's been there dormant for almost a year. So, stay tuned for that. And if you'd like to help us in some way, let us know. I'll put you to work. It's fun. It's challenging. Now, bring your own insurance because you saw my arm a couple of months ago. You can know that it's it's pretty dangerous when it comes to certain cats. Anyway, have a wonderful Friday. Have a happy weekend. I'm sure you'll see me tomorrow because I'll be right back there feeding my sweet friends. I need to take them home, but I don't have a place for them.